Archangel Michael says, "Listen closely, my beloved soul, because sometimes life begins moving quietly toward moments that feel surprising when they finally appear." Many people go through their daily routines believing that their future relationships will arrive someday without warning, but the truth is that long before two people cross paths in a meaningful way, life begins arranging small moments, experiences, and lessons that prepare both hearts for that connection. What you may not realize is that your journey has already been shaping the kind of love that will eventually enter your life. Over time, your experiences have been teaching you important lessons about patience, understanding, and emotional strength. There were moments when you may have hoped for connection or companionship but felt uncertain about when the right person would appear. During those moments, it is natural to wonder if your path will truly lead you towards someone who understands you. Yet every experience you passed through was quietly helping you grow into the person you are today, and that growth matters more than you may realize. Archangel Michael says love often enters someone's life when their heart becomes ready to recognize it. Readiness does not mean perfection. It means that through your experiences you have learned more about yourself, about what you value, and about the kind of connection that truly matters to you. The lessons you gained from past relationships, friendships, and life experiences have helped shape the way you see love today. You may have noticed that your understanding of relationships has changed over time. What once seemed important may no longer carry the same meaning. Instead of focusing only on appearances or temporary excitement, you may now value qualities like honesty, kindness, and emotional support more deeply. This shift in perspective is not accidental. It shows that your awareness has grown and that you are beginning to understand the deeper foundation that meaningful relationships require. Archangel Michael says when someone enters your life with genuine intentions, it rarely happens through coincidence alone. Often there are moments leading up to that connection that prepare both individuals. You may already have experienced situations that helped you become more patient, more understanding, and more confident in expressing your true self. These experiences were shaping the emotional strength that will support future connections. Sometimes the idea that someone may care deeply about you can feel surprising, especially if you have spent time focusing on your own journey or responsibilities. Yet people notice more than we often realize. They observe the way you treat others, the way you carry yourself, and the kindness or sincerity you show in everyday situations. These qualities can leave a lasting impression on someone who values those same things. Archangel Michael says the message you are hearing now is not about pressure or urgency. It is simply a reminder that your life is always evolving, and that meaningful relationships often appear when two people reach a point in their lives where their paths naturally align. You may not yet know exactly how or when such a connection will fully reveal itself, but the awareness that your journey continues to open new possibilities is important. In the days ahead, you may begin noticing moments that encourage reflection about your relationships and your future. A conversation may inspire you to think differently about love. A situation may remind you that meaningful connections are built on understanding and trust. Even a quiet moment of reflection may help you realize how much you have grown emotionally through your experiences. Archangel Michael says remain calm and open as your journey continues unfolding. The most meaningful connections are often built slowly through shared understanding and mutual respect. When two people meet at the right time in their lives, their experiences and perspectives can complement each other in ways that feel natural rather than forced. Take a moment to breathe and remain present. Your path is still unfolding, and the experiences you have gained are helping guide you toward the relationships and opportunities that belong in your life. What may seem surprising today may simply be the next step in a journey that has been quietly developing for a long time. Archangel Michael says, "Listen carefully again, my beloved soul, because when something meaningful begins forming in the area of love, it often starts long before the moment becomes visible." Many people believe that relationships suddenly appear out of nowhere, but in reality life slowly prepares two people through experiences, lessons, and moments of personal growth that shape their hearts and perspectives. During this time you may not even realize that the path you are walking is gradually leading you toward a connection that will carry importance in your life. Over the past period of your life you may have gone through moments where you focused more on understanding yourself. Perhaps you spent time reflecting on what truly matters to you in relationships. Maybe you noticed that your expectations have changed compared to the past. Instead of seeking only excitement or temporary feelings, you may now value deeper qualities, such as trust, respect, loyalty, and emotional understanding. This change in perspective is a powerful sign that your awareness has matured. Archangel Michael says awareness in matters of the heart is extremely important. When a person becomes more aware of their own values and emotional needs, they are better able to recognize the type of connection that truly supports their growth. Instead of being drawn only to appearances or temporary attraction, you begin recognizing qualities that build lasting understanding between two people. There may already be someone in your life who notices these qualities within you. Sometimes a person admires another quietly for a long time before expressing their feelings. They observe the way you treat others, the way you speak, the way you remain patient during difficult moments, and the way you show kindness in everyday situations. These details may seem ordinary to you, but they can leave a strong impression on someone who values sincerity and genuine character. Archangel Michael says relationships that develop from admiration and respect often begin quietly. A person may take time to understand their own feelings before they are ready to express them. During that period they may watch from a distance, appreciating the qualities that make you unique. They may notice your strength during challenging moments or the calm way you approach situations that others find difficult. It is important to understand that meaningful relationships are rarely rushed. They develop gradually as two people become more aware of each other's character and values. When someone truly cares about another person, they often want to be certain that their intentions are sincere and respectful before taking a step forward. Archangel Michael says the reason this message encourages you to pay attention is because your awareness about relationships may soon grow even deeper. You might begin noticing subtle signs of appreciation or kindness from someone around you. These moments might appear simple at first, but they often reveal the presence of someone who respects and values you more than you realize. Sometimes people overlook these signs because they are focused on their daily responsibilities or personal goals. Yet life has a way of bringing meaningful connections into our awareness when the timing is right. A conversation may suddenly feel more meaningful. A familiar person may begin showing interest in spending more time with you or learning more about your thoughts and experiences. Archangel Michael says the most important thing during moments like this is to remain calm and open. True connections are built on mutual understanding, not pressure or urgency. When two people approach each other with honesty and patience, their relationship has the opportunity to grow naturally and develop into something meaningful. You may also notice that your own perspective about love is becoming clearer. Instead of feeling uncertain about what you deserve in a relationship, you may begin recognizing that respect, communication, and emotional support are essential qualities for a strong connection. This awareness helps guide you toward relationships that truly align with your values. Archangel Michael says your journey in love is still unfolding, and every experience you have had so far has contributed to the understanding you carry today. The patience you developed, the lessons you learned, and the growth you experienced are helping prepare you for connections that will support your emotional well-being. So remain attentive to the people around you and the moments that encourage meaningful conversation or understanding. When your awareness stays open and calm, you naturally begin recognizing the connections that belong in your life. The path of love often reveals itself slowly, step by step, through shared experiences and genuine appreciation between two people. Archangel Michael says, "Listen again, my beloved soul, because the journey of love often becomes clearer when a person begins to truly understand their own heart." Many people spend years searching outside themselves for the right person without realizing that the most important preparation happens within. The growth you have experienced, the patience you have learned, and the emotional strength you have built through different seasons of your life are quietly shaping the kind of relationship that will eventually enter your world. There were moments in your past when you may have questioned whether someone would truly understand you. Perhaps you wondered if there was a person somewhere whose heart would naturally connect with yours. These thoughts are natural for anyone who values meaningful relationships. Yet the truth is that life often brings people together at the exact moment when both individuals have reached a place of maturity and awareness that allows the connection to grow in a healthy and balanced way. Archangel Michael says the reason your journey has included different experiences is because every experience adds a layer of wisdom. Each situation you have faced has helped you learn more about communication, respect, and emotional understanding. These lessons may not have seemed significant at the time, but together they are building the foundation that will support deeper connections in your life. Sometimes people believe that love appears suddenly like a dramatic moment in a story, but in reality many powerful relationships begin with quiet recognition. Two people begin noticing similarities in their values, their perspectives, or the way they approach life. They feel comfortable sharing thoughts and feelings with each other, and gradually that comfort grows into trust and appreciation. Archangel Michael says there may be someone who has already begun noticing these qualities within you. This person might admire your sincerity, your calm nature, or the way you handle responsibilities and challenges. They may see something in your character that inspires respect. These observations often happen quietly because genuine admiration develops through time and attention. The person who feels drawn toward you may also be reflecting on their own life and experiences. Just as you have grown and learned from your journey, they too have passed through moments that shaped their understanding of relationships. This shared growth is important because when two people meet with similar maturity and awareness, their connection has the potential to become stable and supportive. Archangel Michael says the key element in any lasting relationship is authenticity. When someone appreciates you for who you truly are, there is no need to pretend or change your personality. Real connections allow both individuals to express their thoughts openly while respecting each other's perspectives. This kind of understanding creates a sense of emotional safety that allows love to grow naturally. You may begin noticing that certain conversations feel easier with someone around you. Perhaps there is a person whose presence feels comfortable or whose words encourage meaningful reflection. These moments might appear simple, but they can sometimes signal the beginning of a deeper connection forming slowly through shared experiences and mutual respect. Archangel Michael says patience plays a powerful role in relationships that are meant to grow strong. Instead of rushing or forcing emotions, the connection develops naturally through consistent kindness and understanding. Over time, both individuals begin recognizing the value they bring to each other's lives, and that recognition strengthens the bond between them. It is also possible that this person admires your independence and the way you focus on your goals and responsibilities. People who respect themselves and pursue their personal growth often attract others who value similar qualities. This mutual respect becomes an important foundation for any meaningful relationship. Archangel Michael says your path continues unfolding step by step, and the connections that truly belong in your life will reveal themselves at the right time. There is no need to rush or feel uncertain. Instead, remain calm and aware of the people and moments that encourage positive communication and understanding. Every meaningful relationship begins with simple moments of connection. A conversation that brings laughter, a shared experience that creates understanding, or a moment where two people realize they appreciate each other's perspective. These small moments often become the building blocks of something much greater. So continue moving forward with confidence in the person you are becoming. The growth you have experienced is preparing you for relationships that reflect your true values. When two people meet with sincerity, respect, and emotional maturity, their connection has the potential to become something that brings lasting support and happiness into both of their lives. Archangel Michael says, "Listen once more, my beloved soul, because when a person reaches this stage in their journey, something very important begins to happen within their awareness. You start recognizing that love is not simply about emotions that appear for a moment and disappear the next day. Real love grows from understanding, patience, and the quiet recognition that two people can support each other's path in life. The experiences you have passed through were not meaningless moments. They were preparing your heart so that when a meaningful connection appears, you will recognize its value instead of overlooking it. Throughout your journey, you may have noticed that life sometimes places people in your path who teach you something important about yourself. Some relationships appear for a short time and help you understand your boundaries. Others appear and remind you of the importance of respect and communication. Even the moments that felt confusing or disappointing carried lessons that helped shape the wisdom you hold today. Every experience was quietly guiding you toward a deeper understanding of what a healthy connection truly looks like. Archangel Michael says the reason awareness about love becomes clearer now is because your perspective has changed compared to earlier periods of your life. You no longer look at relationships through the same lens as before. Instead of seeking something temporary, you now understand that the strongest connections grow through mutual support and genuine respect. This change in perspective is powerful because it allows you to recognize the difference between surface attraction and a connection that carries emotional depth. There may soon come a moment when you begin seeing someone around you in a slightly different light. Perhaps this person has already been present in your environment, but their presence may start feeling more meaningful as conversations become deeper and understanding grows stronger. Sometimes the most surprising relationships begin with people who were already part of your daily world, yet their importance becomes clearer only when both individuals reach the right moment in their lives. Archangel Michael says when someone truly appreciates your character, they notice the details that others may overlook. They see the effort you put into your responsibilities. They recognize the kindness you show to people around you. They admire the calm way you handle challenges and the patience you demonstrate during difficult situations. These qualities may feel ordinary to you because they are part of your nature, but for someone who values sincerity, they can be deeply inspiring. At the same time, the person who admires you may also be experiencing their own reflections about life and relationships. Just as you have been learning and growing through your journey, they have also been shaped by their experiences. This shared growth creates the possibility for two people to meet with a deeper level of understanding because both individuals have learned important lessons about respect, communication, and emotional balance. Archangel Michael says the beauty of genuine connection is that it never forces two people to become someone they are not. Instead, it encourages both individuals to express their authentic selves. When honesty and trust become the foundation of a relationship, both hearts feel safe enough to share their thoughts, dreams, and concerns openly. This kind of openness strengthens the bond between two people and allows their connection to grow steadily. As your awareness continues to expand, you may also begin recognizing the importance of patience in matters of the heart. Meaningful relationships are not built in a single moment. They develop gradually as two people share conversations, experiences, and moments of understanding. Each interaction adds another layer of trust, and over time that trust becomes the foundation of a connection that feels stable and genuine. Archangel Michael says your journey is continuing to move forward, and the clarity you are gaining about relationships will help guide you toward connections that reflect your true values. Instead of questioning whether the right person will appear, focus on continuing your own growth and remaining open to meaningful conversations and experiences. The connections that belong in your life will naturally begin to reveal themselves through understanding and shared respect. Every step you have taken so far has contributed to the person you are becoming today. The patience you developed, the strength you gained, and the wisdom you discovered are all shaping the relationships that will enter your future. When two people meet at the right moment in their journeys, their shared understanding allows their connection to grow with stability and sincerity. So continue moving forward with confidence and calm awareness. The path of love does not rush or force itself into existence. It unfolds gradually through genuine connection, honest communication, and mutual appreciation. When the right moment arrives, the understanding between two hearts becomes clear, and what once felt uncertain begins to make perfect sense as part of the journey that brought you there. If this message touched your heart, take a quiet moment right now and pause. Sometimes the right message appears at the exact moment our soul needs encouragement. If you feel that this message connected with you, write, "I am ready for the love meant for me," in the comments so your intention becomes clear to your heart and your mind. And if you believe someone else might need to hear these words today, share this message with them so they can feel the same hope and encouragement. Stay connected, keep your heart open, and remember that the right connections in life appear when we grow into the person we are meant to become.